How about your brother David? Now, I haven't mentioned him. Tell me a wee bit about David.
Well,
Uh-huh.
he went to sea.
Okay.
So in 1956, his time was out and he had to go, you know. So he went for then to 60.
Okay.
Maybe into 61, but it was
Aye.
thereabout.
Uh-huh.
And before, while he was doing his duty,
Okay.
he was playing, he was getting the Bob Reed, you know, all the great pipers,
Uh-huh.
judging them.
Okay.
So Davy was going up against George Burgess,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
you know, with Bill, the boy Finlay,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, all the boys that you'll know, we know,
Yes. Aye.
you know, they were all people that they were going to win, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and they were a great bunch of guys.
Now, Davy went to Muirheads, didn't he?
Aye.
And how long did he play with them?
Well, they come back from the sea and he played from 61, and the band packed in the whole band
Uh-huh.
in the year of 78.
Okay. Right, so he was there the whole time?
Aye, in Bob Hardy's time.
Aye, aye.
After Smith
That's what I'm saying,
an
aye.
engineer, you know what
So,
I mean?
aye.
That was it.
So he enjoyed the success in the lean years after that?
And at that time, because he had a new tutor,
Uh-huh.
well, Bob Hardy was teaching him
Yes.
back at the Peaburg again.
Yes, aye.
So that's how, you know, he lost the boys that was going to sea,
Aye.
and then he didn't, but had to get back into the
Right.
Peaburg.
David was a successful player, but I think he enjoyed the bagpiping more.
Well, he was pipe sergeant,
Aye. That's
and Hardy was,
Aye.
and Smith was, and David was.
okay.
So he was always that. But he had the same situation again. He wasn't wanting to, you know, he was bringing a player in the band, but
Aye.
he just had no time,
Yes.
you know.
Yeah. Well, that's an interesting sort of side line in the whole drumming thing. Do you feel, just to conclude the conversation this morning, playing March of Spades and Reels, how are drummers doing that now in comparison to how they did it in, say, the 60s and 70s? Has there been an improvement or is it worse?
Well,
The expression of March of Spades and Reels.
well, March of Spades and Reels, quite honestly, is it's it either happens or it doesn't happen, because not all of the players that's trying to play it.
Yeah, okay. But generally speaking, do you think that's going back a bit or what?
I think it's going back a bit.
Aye. And is there any particular tune, the march, or is it the spare, is it the reel, or is it the whole lot?
The one that they get caught in, you know, and it's the pipers and good pipers, that's the sway,
Aye.
it's a bright sispy,
Okay.
and the drummers should then follow along, and you get some lovely, you know, drumming
Uh-huh.
bits playing, you know, Cameron and Ran,
Yeah.
8 parts we played,
Uh-huh.
Tom McAllister, 8 parts we
Uh-huh.
played, and the reel we played, there was only 6 in Missy
Miss McPherson,
Missy
and
McPherson,
you're Pretty Mary, and you played that one as well.
we played that in 8 as well.
Yeah. And did you ever play Charlie's Welcome, or did not at that time?
Not at that time.
Okay. And then you played the Smith of Kilchassie as well,
Yes, yes.
which was a favourite 1960s. And the
Sheepwife.
Sheepwife. Aye.
And there was another hell of a good. These were all good tunes.
Aye, aye.
You know, what they tend to do now to get the work in, they miss it out.
Aye.
You know.
Is this drummers and pipers or drummers?
Well, both.
Aye.
Both. You know, you could have a guy
Aye.
and as a drummer, and there's always somebody, not so much in grade, that would be terrible to say that about a grade 1,
Aye.
but I mean, there's a lot of boys that I've judged, and I'm standing here judging, and you get the guy comes on, and he gets this spay, you know,
Aye.
he's not hitting a drum,
Aye. Aye. Aye.
and he's saying to me, he comes, boy, that was some shit he gave us.
Aye.
Well, tell me what you want. I just didn't say it away. That was good, Jim. I says, well, he didn't make a mess of it today.
Aye.
And he just,
Aye.
and away they go.
Aye. Aye.
It's a science.
There you are. Thanks very much for your time today, Jim. That's excellent, and it's thrown quite a lot of history up, and I'm quite sure very
Is that all you
interesting.
want,
Yeah, that'll do fine. That's very kind of you. Thanks very much. Okay.